Hey guys, I hope you're doing awesome. Thanks for being here. This is going to be the weekly tarot reading for Aquarius. So I'm recording this on June 2nd. We're in Gemini season, and today is the last day of Mercury retrograde, so you should be feeling all of the effects of that subsiding. Communication should flow easier. Technology shouldn't malfunction as much. And what else do we have? People from the past won't be coming back around as... there's not as much of a chance of people returning from the past. So, all good things for Mercury retrograde ending. Let's see what we have for an oracle message for you, Aquarius. What do we have for the week ahead? For Aquarius, what's Aquarius need to know? Okay, we have 29, which is 11, which is 2. I feel like there's some kind of difficult decision you have to make, and it's a choice of what you're gonna bind yourself to. This card always reminds me of the Devil card, but interestingly enough, another reader that I follow and who I look up to had pulled this card in one of their readings a few days ago, and they weren't describing it at all like the Devil energy. They were talking about the snake shedding its skin. So I don't know if there's something here about, a transformation, possibly in that transformation that you do, you are moving away from something that could have been like bound to you, or there could have been some kind of energies around you that were either holding you back, and it could be like doubts, fears. But let's see what the book has to say about that. It could also be the idea that I'm talking about different ways of interpreting the same thing. I don't know if the way you perceive something is going to change. There's a transformation in how you interpret something. Could kind of be like hangman energy. But this is what the book has to say. The keywords are temptation, resisting, and willpower. And there's a quote by Mark Twain. There is a charm about the forbidden that makes it unspeakably desirable. Ooh, there might be some temptation around you, Aquarius. Something really sexy is what I feel. What is it about the ingredient called forbidden that whets the appetite? From the innocent indulgence of one more piece of chocolate to more significant forbidden fruits of social behavior. We are often tempted. We indulge, even at a risk to our health, our relationship with others, and our general well-being. Our ability to see through the illusion, to weigh the consequences and resist the temptation, is a measure of our personal willpower, character, and strength. To succumb or to resist will be the choice that defines us. A horn jester... Here, let me hold this up. A horn jester pulls apart the curtains, revealing an apple and a serpent, symbols from temptation and original sin. A Salome-style performance manifests as a vision from a flaming cauldron. As we come to understand our weaknesses and the reasons for them, they lose their power to control us. The devil becomes simply a man in a silly hat. Again, I feel like there's something here. I was getting the essence of fear, transforming through something and not being as afraid anymore. And it could have to do with realizing weaknesses within ourselves. Okay? Especially, this is for any placement of Aquarius, but I'm getting strongly anyone with Aquarius moon or Aquarius rising. There's something about, rising is what you... aim to be, the qualities that you aim for, right? And Aquarius, especially Aquarius moon, is a very cerebral energy. There's something about gaining power of the mind going forward. It's you've learned something about yourself. I feel like you have achieved some kind of milestone in controlling some kind of urges, whatever that could be. It could be as innocent as, shopping too much, eating too much sweets. It could be a little bit heavier. It could be something that could become an addiction. Or, anything could really become an addiction, but, things that we know are weaknesses. All right, so I'm starting off here with the in-between. I want to see the progress that's being made in this situation. You have strength to the Hermit. And this strongly alludes to what we were talking about with that oracle card. It's about like willpower and self-discipline within self. I mean, Hermit is about within self. It's gaining wisdom. It's wisdom from within. So someone is stronger controlling something here. You have the Three of Cups to the Four of Cups. Excuse me, I have the hiccups. So I feel like there's a social situation, and it might be involved with that temptation. There could be some kind of a social situation where you're not as interested anymore. Four of Cups is hesitation, not really interested in the offer, in the possibility. Three of Cups has to do with like socialization, could have to do with drinking. It could be some kind of temptation involving a friend or a friend situation. You have the Knight of Cups to the Queen of Cups. And as you go through this, you're able to offer more emotionally because you're more in tune with what your heart wants. It's like something about staying true to what the heart wants rather than what's just going to provide some kind of like instant gratification, or like there's something about like the difference between what the heart wants and like what the mind fantasizes. You have the Ace of Coins to the Two of Coins. So you could be getting some kind of financial opportunity and you're going to have to make a decision about it. You know, and with that Oracle card, we did wind up with 2 with the numerology. So there definitely could be a financial opportunity coming in for you that's going to require a big decision this week. Okay, we have the Queen of Wands and the Eight of Wands. You could be receiving communication from a Sagittarius. It could be a friend, too, conjuncting between Three of Cups and Queen of Wands. A Sagittarius who's a friend. Or possibly with the Four of Cups, there could have been some kind of rejection or a disinterest involved with the person or with a situation involving the person. Eight of Wands in the middle of your spread. You're going to have a lot of messages coming in this week. There's a lot that's happening. I do think that connects in with this financial opportunity. So we have Justice and the Six of Swords. So things are going to get easier for you because there's some kind of contract involved. There could also be something here going on with a Libra, traveling especially. You have the Ten of Pentacles. There's some kind of lucrative opportunity. It's a contract related to a lot of money. There's some kind of execution of a contract related to a lot of money. Eight of Wands, Six of Swords. Forward. This is going to bring you somewhere. This is forward movement. It could bring you, it could be a travel involved, moving involved, having to go somewhere. You have the World card. So you're on here, Aquarius. Could be a Leo. The fire sign could be a Leo. The King of Pentacles. So you're really like moving into a whole new financial tier. There's something about income raise. You have the Ten of Pentacles, the World, the King of Pentacles, all coming in after this Ace of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles. There's financial gain. There's some kind of big financial gain. Four of Pentacles. The advice here is don't spend too much right now. Like I'm getting a message like see how much you could save. Or save for a rainy day, or hold on to it, and like something about building up the reserve. You have the Eight of Wands again. There's a lot of communication coming in for you this week. There's a lot. All right. So what might this hesitation be, or like this weakness, this temptation? Knight of Coins to Queen of Coins. I feel like something could just be very lucrative here. Anything else to go with that? There could be a friend, well, with the Strength to the Hermit, and then all this like coin energy, King of Pentacles, Knight of Coins to Queen of Coins. You could have a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, especially a Capricorn or a Virgo with the Devil card illusion and the Hermit. You have Ten of Wands to Ace of Wands. Magician to High Priestess. So you've manifested this financial opportunity. You've played a role in it coming towards you. It doesn't just like pop out of nowhere. You might have applied to a job. You might have signed some kind of an agreement to do some kind of investment or sell something, but there's some kind of contract being executed here that is going to bring in a lot of money. And you've been bringing this in, the magician. You've been involved in creating this, or having the opportunity presented, or having the money come in. You've been involved in it. With the high priestess, you might not really want to tell a lot of people. The Ten of Wands to the Ace of Wands, you're definitely leveling up, and it makes you excited, and I feel like you get to release something. It's like the release of something that's been bogging you down. Like, I feel like a binding, like, really, it could be like completing some kind of binding agreement, or it's like you feel like you've been bound to some kind of negativity, and that I guess theory, whatever you want to call it, from the book where they said the devil just becomes a man in a silly hat. I feel like someone's really overcoming their fears, or they're focusing on their ability to change their perspective when things are not going well for them, or things, it's like someone seems, it's like a stroke of bad luck, or something negative keeps happening. I feel like someone doesn't feed that fear anymore, especially with her holding the apple in that card. It's like someone's not going to feed that fear anymore, because it's just been like a drag to deal with. Or this temptation, whatever it is, like understanding the weaknesses and the temptations, and how it keeps us bound to certain things, and understanding the ability to not give in. Okay, we have a lot of Eight of Wands here. What's this about? All this Eight of Wands. We have the Star. Aquarius, there's a lot of communication coming in here for you. The Page of Pentacles, it's about money. I feel like there's something very positive here about money. The Knight of Wands. The King of Cups. The World again. It's like you're moving on from something because you realize the challenges you've had with it. The Five of Cups, the Five of Wands. You realize, again, with whatever this is here, the fear, the temptation, whatever it is, like you realize how it held you back and kept you in a place of feeling like you didn't have what you needed or wanted or felt like you deserved. But there's a big time contract coming in here. It's going to change everything for you. I feel like also this is going to give you some kind of a routine, or it's going to give you some kind of responsibility, or something along those lines that's going to help you change this habit too. Like it's going to be a very positive like routine for you, I feel. The Star, it's making you feel like you're healed, like everything's going well, like everything's in order. But with that Knight of Wands to the King of Cups, I don't know if there's something related to like the temptation or the weakness where there was impulsivity, and you're learning how to like temper that, and it comes from a place of like wanting like emotional stability. But I feel like whatever communication is coming in, whatever contract is coming in here, it's gonna help you maintain that. Like there's a lot of stability financially and emotionally here. Whereas there's something that you've overcome. It's like, again, that devil becomes a man in a silly hat. You don't look at it something the same way anymore. You don't look at it with fear or with you don't feed it energy anymore. What's the World? What's finishing? You have the King of Wands here. Okay, you got the Star, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Temperance. There's a Leo or a Sagittarius that's probably involved somehow. And now you have the Knight of Cups. 9 of Cups. It's like it shows that you're sharing emotionally, but financially with the Four of Pentacles, you're trying to like watch your money or save up for something. Clarify the Four of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, you're trying to save. You're trying to hold and like build up. We got Death after that. I feel like someone really has a change of heart, and it's connected with whatever this fear is. Someone's not afraid anymore. Someone gains a lot of like confidence in controlling themselves in a certain way because they have a lot to hold down right now. It's like there's stuff coming in here. It's going to require a lot of commitment with this financial offer. It's going to require commitment. Like it's also, there's something here that's making your emotions like stable and you're satisfied emotionally. Knight of Cups, 9 of Cups, King of Cups. It all ties together. I feel like there's something financially and emotionally that it all ties together here, and it's going to push you into a good routine. If you get an opportunity or a contract, I would take it, Aquarius. It looks really good. It's going to allow you to save money. Something here is going to allow you to save money quickly with the 8 of Wands twice. Quickly save money. There's a big change coming. There's a very big change coming. You got the World twice and the Wheel of Fortune. So, financially and emotionally, I feel like those World cards represent some kind of a major like completion, end of a cycle, onto a new cycle, leveling up financially and emotionally. With the Wheel of Fortune, I just feel like something it's like it's all fated. It all like happens at the same time. Like all of this push happens at the same time. And it's very suiting for Mercury retrograde to be over and for something like this to happen, Aquarius. So, it looks really good. Okay. You have hidden agenda. That's tying in with that Queen of Wands. That's also tying in with the Devil and with the World card. So, I don't know if someone's been like worried that people try to like trick them, or like every time it's like a trust issue, right? Like thinking people have a hidden agenda, but the devil becomes a man in a silly hat, right? Bada bing, bada boom, the world. Like I'm done looking at maybe a specific person or maybe just people in general, looking at them with distrust or always like someone maybe playing the victim, even if other people are like not trying to hurt them, even if they're friends, we're close with them, or their lover, whatever it is. Sometimes we worry that people are trying to trick us. I'm getting something like that. Maybe that's the change in perspective, learning how to trust someone or trust people. You have facial features. There's something about this person's like nose and chin. You have big changes. This communication is going to change everything for you. It's connecting with the Eight of Wands. The World. It's a big change. You're going to be happy. The Knight of Cups. You're going to be happy. You have coworkers. Again, I think there's something here possibly about a new job or something very good financially. You have an older woman. So an older woman might be involved. A coworker who's an older woman. Could be the Sagittarius. Could also be a Capricorn. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Strong Capricorn. So it looks good, Aquarius. You know, overall, it's a big improvement financially and emotionally, and you're no longer dealing with some kind of negative thinking here. Everything's gonna kind of fall into place to put you in a good routine. That's also gonna be a positive influence for your finances and your emotions here. And again, overcoming that, there is some kind of thought process that changes. You know, it's that thing that I keep repeating: the devil becomes a man in a silly hat. So, you know, perfect timing for Mercury retrograde to end. And, you know, if you have some kind of good contract come in this week, I want to say congratulations. You got the World card twice. That's a sign that I should tell you congratulations, because you're about to receive something. All right, Aquarius, if you liked my reading, please thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll talk to you soon. Take care.